Hi everyone and welcome to Serenity Secrets. First of all, Merry Christmas for those of you celebrating. Now, have you ever felt a very strong desire to take a particular course of action, but you were not quite sure about whether you were being impulsive or whether you were actually following your intuition? So in this video, I just want to do a distinction between being impulsive and being following your intuition, because this question has come up before many times. Especially when I tell people that I'm very intuitive, or I've got a strong sense of intuition, which we all have, by the way. Okay, a sense of intuition. And some of them look at me and they ask me, what exactly do you mean, a sense of intuition? Okay, so when we are being impulsive, normally impulsive actions happen in the domain of the mind, and we are influenced by the mental chatter that goes on, and it is something that is quite hectic and inconsistent. So at one moment you may feel like doing this, the next moment you're doing something else, and then the next moment you change your mind. And when you act out of impulse, very often there is that tendency to have regrets. On the other hand, when you actually follow your sense of intuition, or when you're being intuitively guided, the energetic behind intuition is very different. It's a sense of calm knowing and awareness that arises within you. So it is not something that just goes on and on in your mind, and the energetic is very calm. It's something that you feel in your gut, in your heart, in your bones, your body, mind, and spirit. It's all aligned with that knowing and that awareness. And when you're being guided intuitively, and you take action based on intuition, almost all the time you wouldn't have regrets. If you're always taking action and then having regrets, taking action and then having regrets, taking action and then having regrets, that is because you're really not following your intuition, and you're not, you may just be very impulsive. So I hope that helps to clarify, better for you what is the difference between being impulsive and intuitive. And one more thing just to add on, is that the messages that come through, when you're being intuitively guided, are very consistent, and it's messages that persists, without contradicting themselves. On the other hand, when you are just being impulsive, the messages that come across may seem very confusing and contradictory, and you have that sense that you're not actually sure about whether or not you should do something, but because you're in this state of tension and anxiety and stress, you just want to do it anyway, because you feel like, if I don't do it now, something is going to happen, and this and that. It's that sense of worry. But when you are being guided intuitively, there's that sense of calm, and you're so sure about what you're doing that even whatever the outcome, you did the right thing, and nobody can convince you otherwise. You go to bed at night, and you are at peace with yourself and with your decisions. Even if your decisions may not make sense in a worldly sense to other people, in a worldly way, it's still, you're at peace with the decisions that you make, because you've just that a strong sense of knowing that you did the right thing at that right moment, and that there's absolutely no regret. So I hope this helps to clarify for you a little better about some of the differences between being impulsive and being intuitive. And I just want to add on that when I mention, the importance of being of following your intuition and all that, it does not mean that you stop using your brains, or you stop thinking, or you stop using logic. I think each of it has its role, the left brain and the right brain, definitely both there for a reason. And the idea here is to understand that most of our lives, in the education system and society in general, prioritizes logic, and analysis over intuition. And it is more of, coming to that awareness that there has to be a balance between the two, and also an awareness that there's only so much of information that you can analyze and dissect. And in fact, the ability to analyze, at some point, you just can't analyze everything because of limited time, and because of the fact that there's just never ending amount of information out there. So your intuition, your sense of knowing, your sense of awareness about what you want to do when, and at which point you just have to make a decision, right, at that point in time. Your sense of intuition about what to do is really important, and it will help you to save a lot of time, okay, and hopefully a lot of save you from a lot of regret as well. All right, so I hope that this video has helped you somehow, and thank you so much for watching. Once again, Merry Christmas and have a wonderful New Year.